Hello everyone. Welcome to day 28 of 41 days healing meditation challenge. Let's begin our meditation. Relax your body, relax your mind. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Clasp your fingers. Cross your legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. While inhaling, observe the air going in through your nostrils, reaching your chest, and when exhaling, observe the air coming out from the chest through your nostrils. Just focus only on your breath, the air going in and the air coming out throughout the meditation. Observe your breath. Just focus only on your breath. Focus on your breath. I love myself. I take responsibility of my life. Observe only your breath. If thoughts are coming, just bring your attention back to your breath. Observe your breath. Just focus only on your breath. I invite peace and calm into my life. Just focus on your breath. Last 3 minutes. Last 1 minute. Just focus on your breath. Do not open your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Slowly relax yourself. Rub your hands and place them on your eyes. And when you're comfortable, open your eyes and look into your palms with a big smile. Let's appreciate ourselves for finishing 28th day of 41 days healing meditation challenge. We still have 13 days to go. So let's finish it up, keep up the spirit, have that self-discipline and finish our 41 days healing meditation challenge. Let's start our book reading. So today we are in the third part of the book, which is loving yourself. From day one, the author tells that, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Every time, whatever happens, the author says you have to love yourself, right? So we are like, okay, we know we have to love yourself, but how do we love ourselves? This chapter is all about what are the 10 different ways, that we can, 10 steps, the author says. These 10 steps you can follow to love yourself, okay? Can you remember the last time you were in love? Your heart went, it was such a wonderful feeling. It's the same thing with love, loving yourself, except that you will never leave. Once you have your love for yourself, it's with you for the rest of your life. So you want to make it the best relationship you can have, right? So whenever we are in love, we are extremely happy. We are in a different zone, right? So that's what the author is telling. So we remember, like, it's been ages, like, we were in love, now we are not in love anymore. So the author is telling that it need not be for an external person that you have to love. You have to show that love. It can be with ourselves. When we love ourselves, you get the same feeling. You have to develop that same feeling, and that love for yourself is going to stay for lifelong. When you forgive and let go, not only does a huge weight drop off your shoulders, but the doorway to your own self-love opens. So the author is telling the first important point is, if you forgive and let go of all your, like, your thoughts, or like, of any person or anything, that will be the doorway step, the first thing for your own self-love. Okay. So the author tells that there are 10 steps, like, to do the self-love. So let's discuss, what are those 10 steps to do the self-love. The first one is stop criticizing yourself. As the author told, like in the previous chapter, that self-criticizing, no criticizing yourself, no criticizing others. If you criticize yourself, you're going to do the same thing for others, right? Whatever, how we treat ourselves, the same way we're going to treat others. No criticizing, it is okay, whatever it is, like, no self criticizing. Okay, you have to not tell yourself like, okay, you don't know how to do this, how could you do this, you should have done better, this, that. We all do that self talk and we criticize ourselves, right? That is a first no. No criticizing yourself or no criticizing others. Okay. The second one is, we must stop scaring ourselves. scaring, right? How many of you, when you're going to bed in the night, you scare yourself like, I didn't do this thing. So what is going to happen? Oh, this is going to happen. Oh my God, this, that, out of sometimes it might, but most of the times out of nothing, if the issue is 0.1%, we scare ourselves like for 100%. And we are like, in that all scare, like, fear and everything, we are in that, that that phase, like, the terror phase and all. So you don't have to, and there is no need to scare yourself. Even though the problem is okay, when you're cool and when you relax, and when you're in relaxed state, your energies are high and things are going to happen. When you are scared, your energies drop, you're in the lowest phase, and obviously the things are going to become more worse. So no scaring yourself. Okay. Third one, be gentle and kind and patient with yourself. See, the author says, be gentle, soft, okay? You don't have to be hard on yourself. If you have done any mistake, you don't have to scold yourself, or you don't have to be harsh on yourself. You have to be gentle, very slow, kind. Kindness is very, very important. Be kind. You are kind to your kids, you're kind to your parents, all those things, but you never show that kindness to ourselves. We have to be kind to ourselves too. We have to be gentle, we have to be kind, and we have to be patient. Patience is the most powerful tool, the author says. One of the most powerful tools is patience. We have to be patient with ourselves. So one of the example that the author gave about the patience is, we are reading this book, we started, meditation, and we are trying to change, okay, something, we are just trying to do little bit at a time, and we are trying to change, okay. So what happens, okay, 1 day 2 day you don't see any results, like, you don't have that patience, and you're like, this is not going to work, all those things, it's all written in the book, it's never going to work, you don't have that patience. So for that example, the author told, take a garden, okay. You you plant a seed in the garden. How many days does it take to grow into a plant, and then going to grow into a tree, and then to get the fruits? It's going to take quite some time, right? 6 months, 1 year, 3 months, minimum of 3 months, right? To grow and to give. So all the 3 months, what are we doing? We are taking care of that seed to grow into a small plant, and then, increasing the size. We are watering it, we are giving that fertilizer, we are doing everything. So we are putting that effort, right? The same thing. You have to put that effort. So you want to change your thought patterns, or you want to change your anything, and want to do meditation and all. Where is that effort? Like, watering, putting that fertilizer, anything. The same, the efforts are like, doing meditation, reading the book consistently, practicing whatever is in the book. Practicing is the most important. Reading, anybody can do. Okay, whatever we have read in the book, practicing it in our day to day life, applying it, the practicality is where will bring the change in us. Okay, that's what the author is telling. Okay, be patient for all this process to happen. We have to be gentle, we have to be kind, we have to be patient. This is the third step. And in this, the author says, while doing this process, we all make mistakes, right? Because this is something new that we were not taught right from our childhood, right from our, our schooling and all. This is new at this age. So we might make mistakes. You don't have to be harsh on yourself. Be gentle. You are like, it's okay. You made a mistake. Okay. Take that thing. Be kind to yourself and pat yourself and say, let's learn it again. That patience, that gentleness, that kindness, when you're making mistakes, you have to apply to yourself. Give that self love. Like, this is called self love. Being gentle, being kind, and being patient is one of the way for self love. Okay. So the next one says, learn to be kind to our mind. Now, before we were like, we are being gentle, kind to our soul, okay, our emotions or whatever those things. For the mind, how can we be kind to our mind? We get a lot of negative thoughts every day. Every 1 2 minutes we get one negative thought just comes up. But so how can we be kind to that? How can we shut down those negative thoughts? Doing meditation. Include meditation as a daily practice. Whatever time you're comfortable, whatever time you have, just close your eyes. You can put on your music. If you don't want to put on your music, you can just sit in a calm. Just observe your breath. That way, we will filter our thoughts. What kind of thoughts we want, and we will get that control, we will get that power. That is the power of the meditation. Okay, to be kind to our mind. And when we are doing meditation, we can also do visualization, okay, and we can repeat the affirmations. So how do we do the visualization and we are doing the affirmation? Say suppose I want to lose weight, okay, and I want to lose 10 pounds in like 3 months, okay. So what I do, I start visualizing like how, okay, I'm working out every day. I'm sweating. I'm running. I'm jogging. I'm going to gym. I'm eating healthy food. I'm being very physically active and I'm making healthier choices in food. You can visualize all those things, and you can visualize like you're standing on the weighing scale and the weight is reducing. This is the way that you can visualize. If you want to get any changes, if anything you want to do or anything, this is the way that you can visualize. When you are doing in a meditation, or usually after meditation, you can just sit and visualize for 5 to 10 minutes, and you can repeat affirmations. But the important point the author is telling here is, when you are visualizing, you have to believe it. You have to visualize with the feelings that I'm really, and you losing weight, this is what is happening. That feeling is very important. You visualize, and after the visualization is done, you're like, this is not gonna work. I know. If you are in that mindset, you're not going to see the results. Your belief and your feelings and emotions are very, very important. That's what the author is telling. So the next fifth one is praise yourself. So for first one, what the author told, criticism, right? So for no, stop criticism. The opposite thing for criticizing is praising. You have to praise yourself, whatever you have done. You have done meditation today. You have finished 28th day. Praise yourself before going to bed or anytime whenever you're, wow, you did so great. You were doing this one. Even it's okay if you missed in between, that's fine, but leave about the things, the days that you missed, but focus on praising. Okay, you made it today. You did it. Whatever things you have did, praise yourself. We always expect, praising from others, outsiders. My husband did not praise me. My sister did not praise me. My parents did not praise me. Stop all that. Do that self praise. See how happy you'll feel. Talk to yourself, praise yourself. See that, wow, how many changes you will see in yourself. You will build that strong character. You will have that strong, you will have that lot of strong self-esteem. You will become a very strong, powerful woman when you start doing all these things. With that comes a lot of self-love towards ourselves. The sixth one, the author says, loving yourself means supporting yourself. If you love someone, you support them, right? No matter what they do, whatever, wherever stage they are, you support yourself. Like, I will give you that support. You go ahead and do the same thing. You have to support yourself. You might have missed today meditation or something else. That's okay. Support yourself. I'm like, okay, let's do it tomorrow. That supporting thing, you have to have that, instead of beating on yourself, that just support yourself. And also, if you want to support yourself, one of the thing that author is telling is, you have some work that you have to do, okay? Instead of you doing all by yourself, you can take help from your friends for the things that you want to do. Sometimes we get that ego thing, right? Oh, why should I go and ask? But the work is for us, right? We have to finish the work. It is for us. We are supporting ourselves. That's okay. You can go and ask your friends. The end goal is you have to finish your work instead of you doing all it by yourself, or maybe that the output cannot be what you expected, or some things you don't know. So when you're doing it for yourself, when you're supporting yourself, you can take support from others, who could do the job better. That's what the author is telling. Love your negatives. Seventh one. Every single person in this planet has negatives. No one is positive. Positive in the sense, faults I'm talking about. Okay. Everyone has faults. Everyone has negatives. Okay. I might be I might have some negatives that might not be seen visibly, but I know what my negatives are. Everybody knows what their negatives are, right? When you know your negatives, you don't have to beat yourself, and you don't have to criticize yourself like, oh, you're not good, you're not this. You gossip a lot. You criticize a lot. You do this. You don't have to, be hard on yourself. You have to love your negatives also, but we have to look for things. How can we improve on those things? Accept your negatives and work towards improving your negatives. That's what the author is telling. Working on improving our negatives. Accept our negatives and work on our negatives to turn them into positives. Take care of your body. This body is like a temple. If anything happens to this body, we cannot even sit in a meditation state for like 30 minutes. If you're having some issues with your stomach pain, if your stomach hurts, can you sit for 30 minutes in the meditation state? No, right? That will be bothering. If you have some injury on your leg or anything, can you sit for a meditation for 30-40 minutes, or can you focus on all those things, self love, all those things? No, right? That pain will be bothering, and it will bring our energy down. And when we are low, all those negative thoughts and all those things start to come up. So the author is telling it is very, very important for us to take care of our body. When you take care of our body, not any of those physical elements or anything happen. You can just focus on more on your soul level, not on this physical body. When the physical body is all good, you can take care of your mind, mental, emotional, and your soul. You can do that cleansing on that. So that's why the author is telling it's very important to take care of our physical body. How can we take care of our physical body? Eating good food, working out, going for a walk, be keeping our body physically, active, taking good sleeping for the approximate 8 hours, like that. That healthy lifestyle, you need to have that, so that we can take care of our body. Ninth one, the author says importance of mirror work. So I also told you before that what the mirror work is, right? Just stand in front of mirror, tell affirmations, whatever area you want to improve, looking into the mirror, looking into your eyes. Or if you want to forgive anyone, tell those things. Imagine that person's face when you're looking into the mirror. Tell them, and you can tell few affirmations like I love you, I love you, I love you. Um, I forgive you. I have forgiven you. Or, if you want to release some negative, whatever energy that you're holding on some person, I bless you with love. I release you. All those things, standing in front of the mirror and doing affirmations, those are really going to work. Okay. That is the ninth one. And 10th one, finally, love yourself now. Right in from this second, tell everybody that I'm loving myself. I'm loving myself. Right from this moment, I love you. I love myself. This moment is the time that we started loving ourselves. Tell that to yourself. Okay? These are the 10 points and unconditional love. No matter what, whatever you have, whatever negatives, positives, whatever you have, love yourself unconditionally. These are the 10 points. We'll revise these 10 points once again tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to the new chapter, loving the child within. Thank you all.